one thing I regret coming across in my life is pornography. Simply because it's one of those stubborn addictions which come with so much stigma around. I was addicted to pornography. I knew all the sites. I knew a lot of porn sites. I knew all those women. My favorite category that I used to watch was ebony. So this is me, and you're probably thinking, wow, what a testimony this is. But I've given so many astonishing testimonies before. This testimony in particular has to be the most impactful testimony that I've ever given, as it has reached over 1 million views on TikTok. Thousands of people commented and confessed that they have the similar problem. In this episode of this 3-part docu-series, we're going to be talking about how destructive pornography addiction can be.
The picture of Samson and Delilah on the cover of my book is basically the story of a man who was enslaved by his passions and ended up being blind. Mm-hmm. That's the whole rationale behind the weaponization of pornography. Make you blind, and then you're easier to push around.
This is E. Michael Jones, and he wrote a book called Libido Dominandi. And one of the factors he discusses in this book is how pornography was used to control and weaken men. The best way to control a man is to do so without his awareness that he is being controlled. And the best way to do that is through the systematic manipulation of passions, because man tends to identify his passions as his own. That's one of the statements he wrote in his book. So you want young people to live perverted lifestyles? This is what you gotta do. Make sure that one of the most powerful tools that they use is filled with images of naked women and sexual topics, and each and every video that is there is all about sex and everything. That is the perfect way to demoralize them. That is the perfect way to desensitize them.
It started to change the way I saw people. It felt like I was disconnected. I saw women as less than me.
Most of us meet things like pornography in our early ages. I only found pornography at the age of 11. My first encounter with sex was through a magazine, a pornographic magazine. Little did I know that that would be something I'd fight for the rest of my life. Little did I know that I would see women as an object. So during lockdown, I wrote a book called The Pain Inflicted, and I spoke a little bit about this addiction. And this is what this small passage says. Picture yourself sitting alone, longing for intimacy, and no one is paying attention to you, and you have no one to feed your sexual desire, and you realize that masturbation was actually nice. So you kind of created the positives about it, like you won't get to impregnate anyone, or you won't get pregnant, and you will never collect STDs and HIV because your hand do not slip around. But honestly speaking, this is a prison we all need to escape. The softcore pornography on music videos, the pornography all over Twitter, the naked pictures all over Facebook and Instagram, they are all made to water down your sexual desire. They are all made for you to accept this new perverted lifestyle. So think about it. Why would a 10-year-old get pregnant at this age? Why would a 15-year-old rape his mate? Why would a 15-year-old have a sexual relationship with an adult? Why is that? Desensitization has taken place through all these pictures.
Is it interfering with relationships? With pornography, it's a big yes. People who spend too much time watching pornography, they have trouble performing with regular sex.
Men are no longer willing to build homes that are respectable, but men would rather go out and have sex outside. Why is that? It's because of their sexual desires have been watered down. Men are no longer being satisfied. So desensitization has taken place. So we need to go back to the original plan that God made, that a man should leave his mother and father to be with his wife. A man should build a home that is respectable. A man should live with fear to God, but not with lust. Like when God made a helper for Adam, like when God said to them, be fruitful and multiply. His mission was for a man and a woman to reflect his kingdom on this world. to reflect His love in this world.
I couldn't scream loud enough. There's nothing I could do to make it go away or to make them stop. I didn't.
Are you okay talking about this?
Can we take a break?